Alright, let's check and see how well that's doing audio-wise. Let's see here. Is it not getting anything? I'm not seeing anything. I'm not hearing anything either. I can barely hear something now. Test one, test two. But why am I not seeing it? It shows on stream preview on the website, but on the mobile app? Even if I go full screen. Huh. I'm confused. Hmm. Hmm. Everything looks like it should be working. Hmm. Hmm. Bitrate looks fine. I don't know what's going on. This thing should be going good. Audio sounds somewhat decent. It's not showing up for me. shows up on the website, not the mobile app. Maybe the mobile app needs to be restarted. Uh, hmm. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, I think I got it working now. It's so hard to tell sometimes. It's working on the app though. Doesn't seem like it's stuttering at all. Still got about 6 minutes before I officially start. These last technical difficulties are ironed out. Volume wise, though, hmm, seems like the music's a bit too low. Oh, yeah, it is. I can hear it now. It's way too freaking low. Let's up that a tiny bit. What is it now? Hmm, still sounds a little low. I'll up a tiny bit more and hope that's good. Okay, that should be good to go. Another 4 minutes and I'll start. Grab the ball of water before streaming. Then we need it. minute or so. Everything seems like it's going well. I don't know for sure there's any stuttering until I actually get to the gameplay. Really should have practiced or tried this out ahead of time without announcing anything. Oh well. I should just set this up so I have Switch running on my TV instead of my laptop, so I can watch it on there. Maybe an extra layer of latency though, so make it look like anything's lagging. Alright, wait 30, time to start. Hello everyone. Thank you all for joining in this. Those of you who joined in ahead of time, and those of you who have yet to join, I thank you in advance. This is Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. I will be playing through this as much as I can within the next 2 to 3 hours, 1 to 4 hours maybe, just depends on how far I get and how far I feel like going. Few things to note. I have beaten this game at least 4 times. I've gone through at least half a dozen different times on different areas just to explore around, so I know where most stuff is, give or take. I've probably played this game enough to be able to reliably say I could potentially play through this entire game in a day if I felt like it, without getting stuck on most things. Character name, well, profile name, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. We have one viewer there in the chat. Let's see. What would you like to name the profile? Alright, I guess I'll name it something myself then. You know, since this is the stream file, I'll just name it the channel name. For the most part. It's not actually going to affect anything. I will not be doing stuff like reading out the dialogue or anything like that. I am not that well versed at doing voices, nor do I reliably speak without stuttering sometimes, depending on if I'm reading something or not. I more often to stutter if I'm reading something out loud. So I'll just be leaving these up long enough for people to be able to read them. If I skip through anything on accident, I apologize. I am trying to still figure this stuff out. I've streamed very, very few times. I mean, my total view count is only at 20. That's over a several month period. So, my goal for this stream is to get at least to where my practice profile is up to. Which, of course, means getting up to the Glitz Pit. This game has been out since 2004, so I assume most people know what it is and the story of it. Even if they haven't played it themselves, they've probably seen a Let's Play of it. Sorry about having my mouse there. A little pop-up that happens time to time with Dolphin. I don't have the money to get a physical copy of the game, unfortunately. Love a physical copy of the game. But that also requires getting a physical GameCube and learning how to set all that stuff up. Which I imagine I could probably learn through a couple of YouTube videos, but it is what it is. Speaking of which, a VOD of this playthrough, about however many parts it takes for me to stream all the way through it, will be on my YouTube channel if anyone wants to watch that later. YouTube.com Lost in the Abyss 116. Just look for the same little icon as my channel. I never noticed you can hear Mario snoring in this little section. Get another drink of water real quick. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit scratchy. I've been getting over a cold recently, so my voice is kind of hoarse right now. I love how the boat just does that little flip animation just to leave. Alright, now normally for this game I would be going over every character's dialogue, just go up, talk to them, go through all the dialogue, learn all that stuff. However, since this is my first stream playthrough of this game, I will be only going over the important stuff. You know, the buttons, the combat, all that stuff. First, you have jump, which is the A button. Mario's most basic maneuver, everybody knows it. He is Jumpman after all. If you jump multiple times in a row, he'll slowly get... Well, it's not really getting any shorter as hops, I guess. Maybe thinking of something different. Anyway, B button is Mario's trusty hammer. You can later get stuff that powers up his hammer, which of course doesn't really show up here in the overworld. He just does the same maneuver until you get other hammers which give him other moves. And other shoes give him more stuff other than just standard jump. This is the save block, indicated by the big rainbow S block. Anytime I see one of these blocks that I haven't been to yet and something significant has happened, I will be saving it. I know a lot of people don't do that sort of stuff in RPGs like this, because if you save it while end stream crashes or something, or recording fails, then you have to redo it all on a different playthrough. But I like this game enough that I would not mind going through the game a third or fourth time just to catch back up where the stream left off at. I might even make backup files of the files just in case in between streams. Without actually copying them, I'll just play up to that point. Will everything be the same in between those three files if I don't copy them? Absolutely not. I'll probably have a few more experience points here or there, or star points as they're called in this game. But all depends, really. Sorry about that. I had to deal with something real quick. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully more people join in. And I said at least get up to 3 or 4. Well, this game is popular, so who knows? Someone may end up joining in just that random. Alright, let's go be the hero. I'll be quiet during some of these dialogue scenes. It's mainly just me reading the dialogue to make sure I don't miss anything important. I've probably gone through this fight several times before. I wonder, can I get the stylish moves? Let's see. 1, 2, was quite a bit of lag there during that. Hope that doesn't keep happening. Let's try again. Hey, it got stylish. Can't use our little Goomba friend there yet. Yep. And there's our experience points for the game, star points. Between Paper Mario 1 and 2, you get star points. Paper Mario 3, Super Paper Mario as it's called, you just get points in general. I haven't really played Paper Mario, any other Paper Mario game, so you would have to figure that out from there. Hold on for a moment. What, kid? Go ask your mom for something. Go ask your mom. Sorry about that. These came in here for some reason. They were supposed to have gone to the park already. Right. There we go. Love what my friends know about the stream. I love the victory music. The bad guy's theme here isn't that bad either. I have no way to do it physically. I have a physical version of Paper Mario original Paper Mario for the 64. I have no way to stream it because I'm pretty sure you can't stream straight through a Switch without having an Elgato or anything like that, some sort of capture card. I don't have anything like that. One thing I don't like that they took away between original Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door is the spin, the little spin dash thing that Mario could do, and that really covers some good distance. Of course, I'm sure people who speedrun the game for the world records and stuff use glitches or whatever to get from point A to point B without problems. But it's whatever. I've actually never watched a speedrun of Paper Mario. Thing about it. I really don't even get on this a whole lot on Twitch. Probably should. Hmm. Pay attention to the background there. Yep. There was just a mob hit. Rogueport. The most seedy place in the Mushroom. Well, I guess it's technically not in the Mushroom Kingdom, but in the Mario universe where you can even watch a mob hit happen. I wonder how many times I've played through this game just to watch that one little scene. Probably only 2 or 3 now that I think about it. Well, let's see. I also thought about some trivia and stuff that I know about this game whenever I come up to areas for it. I don't really know a whole lot, just, you know, past experiences and stuff from playing it. So, whenever I come across something, I'll speak my mind about it. Some things, of course, which a lot of people probably already know about. And some stuff that is probably just stuff I've thought of. Could be right that moment, could have been something I've been thinking about for a while, who knows? And we got our first party member, King Bella. Most useful party member up to mid-game. I'm going to try to get every uh, title page that I can. Whether or not I will is up to debate. First things first, though, I'm setting up something for a little later down the line. I've sat here for at least an hour waiting. Zest T here will never find her contact lens. Alternatively, you don't even have to take a single step. You can just jump and you have to do this to progress later in the game. I'm setting it up early so that way I won't have to wait as long. First time I did this, or first time I played through this game back when I first got it, oh, I think I went straight up to the point where I need to get to that side of town, which is a good 2 or 3 hours in if you don't know what you're doing. Hour and a half to 2 hours in if you do, where you can basically just be locked out of that for, I think it's, you have to go in and out of an area, like go to the chapter 1 or chapter 2 areas before a contact lens will come in. Alternatively, you just do it, come in here for a May meeting with Professor Franklin. Apparently, you don't even need to have a specific prescription for contact lenses. This is something that's important later. We'll be getting to that. That little bit of dialogue is your first hint on how save blocks work. However, as I've shown before, I've already used one. The game will allow you to progress past that, but I'm showing off the dialogue anyway because I know some people probably won't pay attention to it if they play this on their own. Yep. Mario just got mugged. Mario Sanctity pickpocketed? Well, let's go get our money back. I don't know for sure, but I think jumping is a little bit faster in this game than just normal running. I accidentally talked to this guy, but it's whatever. In this room here, back in, I think it's the Japanese release of the game, or maybe the pre-American release, there was a chalk outline of a toad's body here on the ground. I don't know why, if it was cut content or censored content in between coming to Japan, or coming from Japan to America, or if it is something that was just taken out entirely. It's been too long since I thought of it to remember fully. I was just sitting there against the wall. You can go back here. Very sneaky. This guy's important for later. No important thing. You can jump on stuff. And Mario can get his head. First in star piece back here. This guy will be a fight for later. I think, frankly, here is the only Goomba whose name doesn't have Goom in it. Not that have name of the named Goombas that I can think of. At very least, of the ones that you meet on the main story. I don't know if that speaks to the laziness of the localization team who wrote the names, or if that speaks to just creativeness on part of thinking up of Professor Frankly's character. I've actually never done Goombell's explanation on him, so I don't know, maybe his name does have a Goom in it somewhere. I love that little joke. I have it 3 or 4 times in the Paper Mario series. Mario, people act all big introducing Mario, and then people go like, "Who?" And Mario just falls flat on his face. It's an interesting joke, especially for how famous he's supposed to be. Let me know if I'm going too fast or you can't read the text boxes. I know I'm kind of going slow-ish, but I'm also going at basically the speed I read at, so... For those of you who have beaten this game, you know what the treasure actually is. For those of you who don't remember, it's something I'm not going to spoil. The crystal stars, the star-shaped MacGuffins of the story. Seems most Mario RPGs has something that's vaguely object-shaped. When I say vaguely, I mean they're literally star-shaped. And Super Paper Mario, they're heart-shaped. Sticker stars, stickers, and all that other stuff. But whatever. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Origami King doesn't have any object-based hunt besides the streamers. I don't really call those object-based hunts either. Paper Mario, you had Star Spirits. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, you have the Crystal Stars. Super Paper Mario, you have the Pure Hearts. And I think it was always 7, if I remember right. Whoever wrote that must have had a lot of fun trying to come up with H words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. This song is just really fun to listen to. Another drink of water real quick. don't talk this much during the day, so my throat is kind of dry. Right up there is something important for later. However, the context for that can only be discovered in Chapter 2. This trash can is important. You miss anything boss related with Bella, and you'll be able to find it there. Like the tattle. I thought of doing no commentary streams before, just playing a game and not talking, but I don't know. I think I might end up doing that if I don't get any consistent, not really any consistency. If you want, you can go through this for tutorial battle. I don't think you get any star points for it. I don't really need it. All he basically tells you is that thing I was doing in the battle where I hit A during the jump to get an extra jump and do more damage. That was a lot of dialogue to go through, and while I'm confident I won't take any damage, or at least not very much damage from whatever fights are coming up, you just never know with this game, or with any RPG. Yeah, tell me, Goombella. I love how unique the design is for Goombella as a partner character. Aragorn has got a sleepy sheep, so I think I'll take him out first. Yes, yes, I know that, frankly. First, we use Tattle. Come on, game. That's a lot of lag there. Oh wow, the picture's all messed up. Never seen that before. There are these things called Super Guard, which you hit B at the right time to get it, and may end up trying for those. So if I take a lot of damage, that's why. through the last of these fights. For these guys, spiky Goombas, you don't want to jump. Use your hammer. That spike will hurt you. Glad I have water. There is... Is it here? I think it is. There's a speedrun trick here. I can get it right. Or you just somehow jump up onto that. I think that's where it's at. Or is it? Yeah, I think that's where it's supposed to be at. I don't know. I've only seen speedruns of this game like twice. Whoops. Honestly, I can play this game for hours at a time if I feel like it. Alright. Enemies that you can get into fight too will appear on the overworld like this. Sometimes they'll try to attack you. If, like that Paragoomba, was able to hit me, then get swiped down, then the Paragoomba would get what was called a first strike. Whereas if I was able to hit him with that jump, I would have got a first strike, which means I would get a free hit. As you get higher in levels, you can get a badge, which is an equipable item in this game, that will essentially make it to where first striking an enemy will take them out instantly if they are a lower level than you. And I'm not talking 1 or 2 levels lower, I am talking a lot lower. Of course, your damage is not calculated based on your level in this game. It's the equipment you use. For instance, the hammer and shoes I have, the hammer only does 2 damage and shoes do 1 damage apiece. This is something we can't do yet. That little guy's important for later. There's an instance of a first strike. This guy has a little bit more health than a Goomba, so we know first strike him and see what his information says. They only have 3 HP. That's a good thing about using the tattle. You see how much HP an enemy has. And that is an example of an enemy getting a first strike. This is
the items menu and everything. If I have more commands, they be here on these little rotating with symbols. Let's take out. Let's take them both out once with fire flower. Normally I save my items, but I really don't feel like fighting Spinius. They're a very annoying enemy at times. There are several times when things like that will happen where you hit a block or switch or whatever they're called, and stuff just peels away to display that, hey, there's something hidden there, or something will build itself up. Just throwing in aspects of paper into this paper world. Hmm. Same key I picked up just a moment ago. Oh, I say we free the trapped voice. How many people do we have here in chat right now? Hmm. According to the app, there's 3 people, counting me. According to the website, there's only one, which I assume is myself. But now it's saying there's 2 people. Hmm. Well, cramping my leg. I don't know. This mobile app always seems to have extra viewers in it whenever I try to check. Whereas the website won't even tell me.
I think at 4:30 I'll be streaming for an hour, so actually playing the game for roughly an hour, I should say. Uh, I think I'll go for another hour or so, maybe. I think I'll go until my next party member. That'll be the end of my streams. Most convenient curse ever. Oh, let's get this next part over with, eh? Quite a big room with almost nothing in it. I know it says there's only 2 viewers right now, and myself is probably one of them, so whichever one is in the chat here or is watching this, have you seen this game before? If so, which one of the partners here is your favorite? Let's get a little bit of conversation going. If you just have this playing for background noise, then just, I don't know. Hope you enjoy listening to it randomly. I plan on doing more of this in the future and some other games as well. If I can get them working properly, maybe even the Metroid Prime series, or the Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale Darkness games. I don't know yet. I've not figured it out which one I'm going to do. If they work properly, I may just do all 3 Scooby-Doo games that I know of for the GameCube. Or some PS2 games. Little Castlevania Curse of Darkness, maybe. Lament of Innocence. The water I'm drinking today is Aquafina. I usually drink the cheap stuff, but this is what I'm having to get in the house. So, bottoms up. this is a relatively good game. Just over everything. There is nothing that this game doesn't hit in terms of just nostalgic feel. It's a turn-based RPG. It's got lots of lots of characters. It's a personality all on its own. And it's Mario. You can't go wrong with Mario until they did, which I don't even know how they get something as simple as jump hammer attacks and mess them all up with sticker star, color splash. At least Origami King was somewhat okay. Though that rotating battle arena thing was just a headache to figure out. Hopefully this can go well enough that I can get all of this figured out. I don't know. I'm hoping I at least get my first follower by the end of either this stream or the next one I do. I really need to stream more often. That's something I noticed the last couple of times that I've played this game. I never noticed before back when I had the physical version of this. If you look at the table in front of Professor Franklin, you can see the map sitting on in front of him. At first I thought, oh, that's cool. They gave Professor Franklin a copy of the map to have on the table there so you can look at it and study more about it. Like, I wonder where they had time to get that. No, that is just Mario's map. Professor Franklin just has it in front of him right now. And that's something I never realized until, like I said, last time I played this. Alright. What GameCube games would anyone like to see on this channel here? If it runs well enough, I might do Zelda Wind Waker next after Paper Mario's finished. And I do full well plan on playing through most, if not all, of Paper Mario when I can. Power Smash. One of the most useful badges, at least until you get the upgrades, in which case Power Smash becomes even better, because then you do even more damage and are able to take out enemies even faster. Faster you take out an enemy, faster you can get along the plot, and also the faster you level up. HP and FP, the two main counters that you have. Essentially, you have four main counters: HP, FP, BP, and coins. Star points also count up, but they're really more for, well, just battle purposes. What was it? There. Pretty much everything you can see is right there. Before I go back into the sewers, I'm going to buy some items, and then we'll head on our way towards where we need to go. Oh, that's right, they don't have those there. I'll buy 2 mushrooms and call it done. I forgot there's a speech that happens whenever you go buy something, so I accidentally skipped 2 of the dialogue options. Sorry. Three mushrooms and 2 fire flowers should be good. 2 honey syrups as well. You can step behind this board and read Graffiti Corner. I saw Mario get pickpocketed. I guess even superstars can be taken to the cleaners. Wonder how many coins that fat cat has on him anyway. The housekeeping Goomba. Yeah. This changes every so often, so I'll come back here and read this, and I'll actually read it aloud like I just did. Let's go up and heal up real quick. I think it costs 10 coins. 5. Okay, Rogeport is 5. Road ports. World famous Italian plumber gets in bed with a college student. More at 11. Jokes aside, this is also one of the most useful shops in this game. The badge shop, which you can get some of the badges that are needed, including Super Fill, Simplifier, Power Jump, which is one of the ones I'll be getting, and Last Stand, which is another one of the ones I'll be getting. I don't have enough coins for this one yet, so I don't think. But I will go ahead and put on Power Jump. Those two, if you play like I do, will last you for most, if not all, of the game. I was wondering if I could glitch my way past that. Let's go save it before we head off to the start of the first chapter. We'll deal with that guy later. Actually, I don't quite remember if I have to deal with him at all. I know you can just pay him off, but I don't think you actually have to fight him if you know the thing. Enemy down there. Let's go take him out. It'll be a bit of a waste, but I'll show you what Power Smash is. Basically, you hold it for a little longer, and it does a lot more damage. It costs FP, that little orangish yellow meter up there, which allows you to use those special abilities like that. And here comes our first boss fight. If you know Mario characters, then you know what this is. These battle songs are just some of the best music. Super. HP 12, attack is 1, defense 0. Both the tentacles have an HP of 3. This is why I bought the fire flowers. Use 1. Three damage to everything. In which case, we can attack with Goombella and power jump with Mario. Now there's just 5 damage already done to it. Then we can switch, use a honey syrup, Goombella. Then we do another attack. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Do what, kid? What, does Grammy want me?
No, Grammy doesn't want me. Where's on the porch?
Well, go out there and talk to her then.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Niece came in, asked a question. Now, this is a good time to mention that here, after I hit this upcoming pipe, I will be going on a little bathroom break. I've gone through 1.5 balls of water, just waiting for the stream to start up and to get to the point I'm at. So I will be going to a bathroom. Bathroom break time. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna save here because we just finished the boss fight. And here's a mechanic that is important in some sense if you're doing collectibles. Trees hide stuff. Trees and bushes. Pardon me if you hear any weird sounds. I'm moving my mic a little bit. I don't have one of those desk mics that stand with the adjustable arm or anything. I have a headset, so depending on how I'm sitting, they could either brush up against my shoulder or something, so I'm adjusting it to be a little higher up instead of fully extended down. For those wondering, I do all of this on a laptop. It wasn't cheap by any means, but wasn't a real expensive one either. So, yeah. This is HP Pavilion, if anyone's wanting to know the exact type. Next time we get injured enough, I'll show off what the special move we got for getting the the map located with the crystal stars. I'm not speaking well right now. Next time we get injured to the point where I can use it without thinking about running out of stuff, to use it to the point where I need it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll use the special move we got from the map, which is called Sweet Treat. I won't use it right now because it restores both HP and FP. And right now the only thing that we're kind of low on is FP. I'm close to a level up. Look at that, we got Fire Flower and some money. Try to get a first strike with this Paragoomba. This may just be my own personal preference from playing original Paper Mario, but Paragoombas are a lot easier to block in terms of normal Goombas when they're attacking Mario. If they go after the person in the back, then it's a lot harder to block because you expect them to go for the front runner each and every time. That right there that we got was called a heart drop. I don't know what they're actually called, that's what I call them. They're basically just a heart that drops out that you can use to get HP back, basically. You can also get FP flowers. Of course, though, your enemy types, spiky enemies can't be hit without a certain badge. Or you can't jump on spiky enemies without a badge. Looks like we're up to 3 people in the... or 3 people watching. Hello and welcome. Got a coin block here. Get up some money. That is something we can't quite reach yet. Can't jump up to break it either. As I said before, if any of you have played this game before and know the characters and everything, let me know. Who's your favorite partner? Personally, which I won't get into into the reasons why they're my favorite because of spoilers and stuff, but my favorite is the character called Vivian, which you won't see her for at least the rest of this chapter. Maybe. I forget if they show her in this chapter. I think the end of the chapter has her in it. I should point out the limitations for the actions that Mario can take. Hammers can't hit grounded enemy, or can only hit grounded enemies, and only whatever enemy is in the front of the line. Jumping can hit any enemy in any part of the line, and flying enemies, but not enemies that are located on a ceiling. That becomes more apparent later when you find enemies that can actually attach to the ceiling. Well, we leveled up. Let's see if we need to upgrade our health, or FP, or badge points. For now, I'm doing badge. I like to at least get badge up to 9 before I upgrade health. Which I'm going to go badge, FP, and then badge again. Once my FP is up to 15 and my badge is up to I think 12 is a decent number to have it at. Then I'll start upgrading my health bit. When you're in the background like this, oftentimes just out of sight from where you would normally stop at is a hidden item. Plus, the only way to move faster within the background like that is to use jumping. So you hear Mario jump a lot until we get a certain character. I'm going to get rid of the mystery because there is a chance for it to do something that is not good for us, the players, the party. Plus, Fireflower just has reliable damage output. Petalburg. Friendly village of Koopas, not beholden to Bowser in any way, shape, or form. Things that you don't see in the mainline Mario games are enemies, NPCs that were once enemies or that are at least of the same species. If you take mainline Bowser and put it against like the mainline Bowser's minions and put it against a Paper Mario Bowser's minions, there's a huge difference in the amount. Well, there's one way to call a Koopa who didn't tell you his name. I said, I don't think he said his name. I wasn't really paying much attention. I was too busy talking. Oh boy, coming to one of my favorite characters. I missed the bridge. If you've played the original Paper Mario, then you know what these guys are and how important they are to the story. Bubble, Bub, Bubbleber? That is a hard to pronounce name, just if you look straight at it. Stop in the shop real quick. Nifty's shop. Going to store 2 of these mushrooms and 1 of the fire flowers. Let's see. I'm going to buy 2 power blocks. Oh, anything else here? A honey syrup. I'll come back for that mushroom later. This guy is part of one of the most ridiculous goose chases in any Mario game. General White. This guy. I forget what his name is. He's going to tell us in a second. Dupree. That's his name. Yeah. He said he has unique compliments. I say that with serious quotation marks. About every female party member that you bring. I will be talking to him every time I can just to see what his different dialogue is. Don't know if there's any more unique dialogue for him. Yeah. Those 3, they're not really that important, but they are all over the place. There's something we can get later. Now let's go talk to the mayor like we were told to do. Mario's reaction's always funny. I don't know why, but I imagine if he had spoken out dialogue, it would be sort of. I wonder if I can emulate it. It's just here. Nah, I won't be able to do it. My voice isn't back to how it should be yet. But it's like that old person, old man Jefferson. That SpongeBob character, whatever his name is. Like that's the voice I imagine for this guy. Reckless fools. Yep, that's definitely me. Yeah, crystal stars reward all that we need. Murphy. Yeah, they are nice eyebrows. The dialogue for this game, man, is just too good. Schwank.
Oh yeah.
Look, an entirely unique character design. Oh, she mentioned someone named Coops. We got an email, huh? This one is not one that is mandatory to read, but I will check it out anyway because I actually really like this. And you get first an email from Frankly, telling you how people will send you emails and get information on crystal stars. That's how he's got some information for us there in the bucket. I don't think we missed anybody though. And it's just a rogue rogue port mail, uh, Daily Mail or something like that. What is it? Direct mail verification. Yeah, rogue port direct mail service. It's pretty much just a newsletter that'll appear from time to time. Yeah, another unique character design. Coops. The other turtle mentioned you. Koopa, a turtle. Though they technically are just turtles. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure him out later. New stuff to check. Okay, I actually did not know that was there. I was just checking it out to get some money. That's what you usually get out of bushes and trees is money or items. Sometimes enemies, but I've only seen that happen once or twice in this game in particular. Oh, we got a new enemy to stand. Or tattle on. Koopa Troopa, been around forever. At 4 HP. Let's take out the Koopa first. Keep him from attacking. I will get that super guard here eventually. There we go. That is the fire power drop. Flower points. I'm missing the timing of her jumps. Finish this fight up quickly and head on to the next. There's some money. Let's take out the Koopa Troopa. Keep him from attacking, and then we'll hammer. This is what I was talking about before. Like, I'm holding left and right on the control stick. I'm moving it around. But you can't hit the guy in the back. What, kid? Ask your mama, not me, kid. Well, ask her, not me, child. Back in there. You don't need the door open, kid. You're holding the door open already. No, you can sit down in the front room. There you go. Sorry about that, people. What was that we picked again? The power block? I will pick that back up here in a second. We'll just go ahead and use a mushroom for Goombella. Power blocks are useful to an extent. Especially against enemies like these.
They're hard to fight. They have a strong defense. Only Power Smash or Power Jump will do any damage to them. Which is to say, I can Power Smash or Power Jump them and take them out. Or I can just use one of these.
Of course, that's the problem you give anything that has a more, oh, wow, that's actually a little far behind. I think it's just why I've got playing on my phone that's a little far behind. I try and keep track of both the stream on my phone and on the website itself. It looks like it's almost back to how it should be, though, in terms of what my phone is playing. So let's keep at it. Now, as you saw there, the Koopas, Koopa Troopas, sort of just wiggle on the ground. If you do not take them out during that turn or damage them in some way, they will be able to get up after a turn and laying on their back. Like that. And you saw that little roulette wheel thing pop up. If you get two items that or two things that potentially match, like where I have now, I have two flowers. And let's say I get a third flower. What that would do is bring in more people and refill my FP. It's called Bingo. Star or the Shine Sprite brings in the max amount that your stage can hold of your audience. It's really useful for doing pretty much anything. Because without an audience, you can't get there. With an audience, you can get stuff like items thrown to you. Well, you also get items thrown at you. The more audience members you have, the more star points. I'm going to call them appeal points because that's the term used to try to get the crowd went over. And when you have appeal, it lets you do, well, basically this. I'm showing off Sweet Treat. Here in Sweet Treat, you just click left, try to hit the faces of Mario or whoever your partner is or the flowers. Hit the poison mushrooms and you get taken out for a short. Yeah. So basically, if I had the space for it, I would have gone 5 HP for Goombella, 4 HP for Mario, and 6 flower points. It is useful in a pinch because it can get up to, I think, 5 between, no, it's not 5, around 10 or so. doing things like stylish moves, which I didn't get there, increased your appeal points that you gain back. Sorry, that's unprofessional. But yeah, here's another that you just gotta examine. Take a look at these guys. Bristles, they're called. There we go. Totally covered in spikes. Prickly. Nice HP is 2, attack is 1, defense is 4, impervious to fire. Can't hit with a hammer, can't jump on it. The only item that will work is a power block. That's why I bought so many of those, because you never know when you're going to need them. Plus, it's just useful to have in general for early game like this, where everything has just very little HP. Oof. You may notice I put the Bellin first to attack with her first. And you may wonder, well, why did you do that? And the answer is simple. I want Bella to attack first, and whenever it comes Mario's turn that the Koopa's gone, we don't have to wait to be able to hit with the hammer. In Coupon, these things are useless. They let you stay for free at an end once, but the ends cost literally so little money it doesn't even matter. I think the most expensive end costs like 30 coins, which is barely anything. Just take out these guys real quick. Fire flower. You may have noticed some enemies have items as well. They can in fact use that. With a certain partner, you can steal that. And if you get lucky enough, after a fight, they'll drop the item for you to use. Oh, I got the free space. Let's get it. You can hit this block here and pay the toll to get a heal up. In the original Paper Mario game, these blocks were free. I don't know why they changed it to actually charge something in this game, but it's what it is. You're always going to see one before a boss fight of some sort, as well as the start of a dungeon. Here's a recurring thing from the different Mario games, a thwomp. Or in this case, his name is Schwamp, I think, or Schwank. And instead of trying to crush Mario, they give Mario a game show. This doesn't really make too much sense in terms of how it goes on. like these guys you would usually fight or at least run away from in the original paper or in the original Mario games, not in Paper Mario. Actually, I don't know. I don't think there's any traps where you have where a thwomp twice tries to crush you. What is hidden in this place? Stone Keys, Crystal Star, Princess Peach, or Pickle Stone? It would be nice if Peach was here. We could end this game early, but no, it's the Stone Keys. Let's just stop there and Fire Flower. Oh. I think it's 12. I'm going to guess 10. I wasn't paying attention. Wherever I went over. Male of Hellbird was Croup. I always get one or two wrong whenever I do this. I never get all three wrong. Hotel Castle, that's an easy one. How can one get from Pell Meadows to Rogueport? Through a pipe. Same way we got from Rogueport to Pell Meadows. If you get 5 in a row right, or if it's just 5 right until I think, then you win. Which of the following creatures have hands? Koopa Troopas, which we've seen, Goombas, which we've seen, Cluffs, which we've seen, and Fuzzies, which we haven't seen. Obviously, Koopa Troopas. We know for that they have hands because we've seen them. I wish he would have kept his bow tie. And he was right to sleep. I don't think you can talk to him. Now, left or right to start? Well, use a badge. Let's get that first. Multi-bounce. One of the most useful badges if you can get the timing right. Oh, looks like we got our first new enemy. Fuzzy. Hyper little guys. HP of 3, attack of 1. Those things will leech onto Mario or Goombella and suck away HP almost like a vampire bat. I got really good at it and was able to super guard them back when I had, of course, practice to it. I think it's count to 3, then press A, and count to 3.5, then press B, or something like that. One, 2, 3. Yeah. The timing for super guards is hard to get. Yeah, I was thinking of power bounce, not multi bounce. Multi bounce is not the one I was thinking of. But multi bounce can still be good if you have like a bunch of Koopas in a row. So I'm going to keep it equipped anyway. Three here. Let's go. How much HP? Yeah, 3. Let's go ahead and use a fire flower. In case y'all are wondering, my preview for the stream is as big as the actual window that I'm playing this game on, so it's kind of small. This one will also use a fire flower for, because fuzzies are just a pain in the butt. Drink of water real quick. Two points away from getting a level up. There is a good point to having multi-bounce. That's doing stuff like this. You get first strike off, where you can do almost critical damage to an enemy. They have only one left, and then just multi-bounce onto them. Take out one of another enemy. Go ahead and use it. Get more FP for now. That one has an item there, so we will just power bounce it, or power jump it. And for lucky, we'll get that item. And I still don't have the timing back for that yet. No, we didn't get lucky enough to get it. That is a good item to have early. Do I have another? I don't. But I can do this instead. Power block with Goombella. Which means every enemy takes 2. And then multi-bounce of Mario. instead of taking out the entire group of 4. Alright. Let's leave this little sewer-like dungeon area and head on back up to the surface. Let's see, a gold fuzzy. HP at 10, attack 1, defense 0. Yeah. These guys call in other fuzzies. Just do as much damage as you can to it. Though I think they only come in for the scripted fight. I say scripted with an extreme. It's scripted to the point where you have the fuzzy horde, as they're called, come in. I think if you take out the gold fuzzy, the fuzzy horde just leaves. But I'm going to take out the fuzzy horde. I got a super guard. If you notice, she's not like great and Mario spun a little bit. That was a super guard. Go ahead and use sweet treat. Alright. Come on. Oh, 3, 6, and 4. Not bad. There we go. That was a super guard. You know, it's a character spun and does damage to the enemy instead. That's very hard to get. The timing is, I think it's 3 frames, 4 frames of the enemy's attack hitting the character. There's the fuzzy horde. And we'll let Goombella do the last hit. And look at that, we're already 2/5 of the way up to another level. Alright. When we're done with that, let's save it. We'll heal up. And take out the enemies on the way back. Look. Let's see. Can you notice it? Right there's Luigi. He came to cheer on his brother. Ain't that nice? Well, that Koopa just had an unfortunate accident. I purposely did this. Goombella can't attack without hurting herself against the Goomba. And we have no attacking items. So what do? Just appeal. Which in turn racks up a lot of appeal points and gets our stylish meter, or our special move meter, up. If you time it right, I think you can get up to 3 stylishes from a single hammer attack. I'd have to check again. Alright, a perfect game, Koopa Pig. Let's test it on. Yeah, I just got 2 right there. I think it's Wake Hammer that you get multiple stylishes. And that right there was the jump stylish. Oh, I was in the middle there. Yeah, these Koopas do 2 damage apiece, so. Let's take them out. Notice I stopped doing stylish. It's because I don't really need them right now. My my special move meter is full, meaning I don't need them. Sometimes I'll try to get them anyway, just because I can. You can't get the stylish from the first strikes though. Original Paper Mario for 64 didn't have stylish action commands as far as I'm aware. There wasn't really a point to it considering that you weren't really on a stage per se. Like you are in Thousand Year Door. You know, have an audience watching you. if you notice me getting hit by something that I could have avoided taking damage from, like that Goomba attack, I am trying to do a super guard against it, so I can try to get the timing down right. Let's see. Let's keep going through the town. We'll pick up the items that we stored, as well as that mushroom that we got. And we'll head off to Hooktail's Castle. Let's see, how much do we have? Okay. Let's use that end coupon so we can get it out of our inventory, as well as make sure we're fully healed up. I'll go ahead and save it. And let's head on out of town towards the pipe that'll take us to Hooktail's Castle. Oh, we're back. Oh, Coops has come to talk to us again. He wants us to take him with us. Okay. And now we have Hoops. Quick note, he has the exact same moves with the exact same names as the Koopa partner you get in the original Paper Mario. I think the only thing different is design and name. Yeah. Because instead of Koops, it's Cooper. And Cooper has a blue shell. I think he still has a blue hoodie as well, too. I don't remember, really. I have to look at... Well, I can just boot up my Switch and play and see, but... Yeah. Alright. And that's what I'll call it for today. I did say I was going to stop when we got our first part, or our next partner, so I will save it. But thank you all for joining this evening, or afternoon as it is, for this lovely game. I truly wish I could spend more time on it and just beat the entire thing tonight. But I need to go eat, because I'm actually really hungry. So, I hope you all have enjoyed. I go by Lost. That is my part of my username. And I've been your host for this evening. If you want to watch this again or just want to show people that, hey, you were here on the stream, which you can't really see chat or anything because I don't know how to do that yet. But stuff like that, then yeah, just say, hey, check over at my YouTube channel, Lost in the Abyss 116, and just enjoy content. Leave a like if you liked, follow or subscribe if you want. I try to stream at least once a month. I'm going to try for more often, but life is a pain sometimes, so that said, hope you all have a wonderful evening, and goodbye.